It's a hard thing to train.
Because it's one of those, what I find when I think about it, I'm good at it, but as soon as I get a little further, I think about it, so my mind's elsewhere. I start doing it.
Yeah, my thought is, if you're doing a drill, just serve into their backhand, and they can either just go backhand or forehand. It sounds simple, but you don't know it's a regular, and that makes you have to think. You're not automatically going towards your backhand.
It is a drill. I had a session with Sam Walker, and he was doing that with me. So basically, I just do a short batsman, and he would do, push 80%, push into my backhand, 20% to my forehand, so I didn't know for definite what I was going to do. And by the end of that, I was getting quite good at it, because I had to stay really on my toes and be ready. Whereas I sometimes am like,
You've improved like so much in how many years have you been going at it?
I've been playing about 10 years now, I'd say.
But like, because you've progressed, you're doing more tournaments now. How long have you been playing?
So, like, probably, I started playing league table tennis in 2017, so that's like 8 or 9 years.
Yeah. No, imagine
How old are you?
13. I've been playing for 6 years, so I've been playing since I was 7. I wasn't good, but I'd say I've only been playing properly 2 years because I had a really good coach. He was number one in the under 21s like 10 years ago, and he was he's called Adam Bleakley. He quit because he got injured, so not a lot of people actually know him apart from the people he grew up with. So he quit. He got to 6 in the seniors. And I had him for like 2 years, and I was actually improved by like this much. It's honestly insane how much one good coach can do you.
Definitely.
I'm doing only, but 4 hours a week with him, and so it's not a lot compared to kids my age. But all you need is one good coach.
But you know what I would honestly say is, record your matches.
Yeah.
Don't put them on YouTube. Record them, and if you play shit, but it's all, to be honest with you do learn more. You learn more from the matches that you lose. The other thing what's really helped me is because I've actually seen myself so and I kind of know what I look like when I play. If the coach says to me, you're a bit too tall, or you need to get down lower, you visualise it in your head. Whereas if you've never seen yourself play, I'd be tempted to think, no, I am low down, he's wrong. Do you know what I mean?
I've got videos of like me playing. I've got maybe 2 videos of when I was playing 3 years ago, and a couple of videos of me playing now. And I used to think I didn't look like a table tennis player. You know, like people say they don't look like a woman, and that's why they don't get motivation. I never thought I looked like a table tennis player. Give it 2 years, and I feel like I am. Like it's so nice. Like it feels nice.
Well, like I say, but honestly, I do that. I'm not saying record every single day, but just every now and again, set it in, record it, and watch it back, and it definitely helps because you'll pick up on a few things you didn't realise you were doing, and then you can say to your coach, I played this guy, and I just noticed with my backhand, I was because that's what I think. Because like I say, what I'm trying so hard to do is that the ready position after I've served, and I'm trying to really again with the backhand I get a bit tall here, so I'm trying to stay here. I'd never know that if it wasn't through watching myself back.
My coach, when we're training, he always likes to record me if I'm doing something wrong, and then show me like a minute after, and it just helps the visual.
Is he telling you to get down on your backhand? Is that what you were telling him?
I'm telling him what I do wrong.
He's telling me I need to record my matches, and I will soon.
That's what I was just saying, because obviously I record all my matches. Looks like how Daniel's doing here.
Yeah.
And it's always good. It's like how you think you move and how you think what you think you're doing is never the same as what you're actually doing.
Yeah.
But
as this coach, I know he says I've done this, I've done that, and I go, no, I'm with you when we're training.
But I find for me it helps me because I know what I look like when I'm playing. If somebody says to me, "Oh, and again I stand too tall at times, especially on the back end side. It's good to see. So I know that, and when somebody tells me that, I know what I look like, so I can correct it.
Yeah, it's good.
There's loads of good stuff you can pick up. The other thing I do as well, I'm trying to do it better today, is like when I step into push, I step in, and I just stay there, rather than push it and then getting back out quick. And again, I don't train that much. I should do it a bit more. But I come in and I just push, and I'm like, rather than bang.
You just got to be fluid. Like, that's the thing Adam told me about, coach that I had. You just got to look. Yeah. And once you look fluid, you start to look like a table tennis player a bit more.
It's so difficult because the guy I just played with, he had one and he was a really, really stylish. He didn't play before, but he could play a bit. But the thing is, when you play something like that, it's so hard to stay disciplined. Because again, I start doing something, I'm hitting a shot, and I'm just like, rather than really trying to stay ready all the time. I had to keep telling myself all the time. But it's only because I know I've done this before, and I know what it looks like. I've got to say to myself, no, don't do that.
Excuse me. Sorry. All right. Did you have to go with that? Did you?
You can see it a bit, but it's unfortunately the guy I was playing against was in the way, so you couldn't really see it.
It's doing well. It's up to like
Good lad for 30. I think it's going to be that good.
Sorry.
This is the first thing.
Who's it?
We played in Christmas and this is it. We've got him playing for Pussy in the group school. It's good for it.
Nicholson?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Which team is it? So we're in that division as well. I play for Albert.
It's all right.
Yeah, because we're actually doing quite well. I think we've actually got half a country on the That's no thanks to me though. We've got a really good team.
All right.
I might be drafted in. I didn't want to play because we've got the last weekend coming up.
That's right, but I'm not. He's played the 3 weekends before, or one day every time.
Yeah.
But we're going to go to that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not certain that he's going to play that. But the good thing about Luke is he's quite if he thinks he's right, he's got it. I never battle with him. That's good. But quite hard to say. Is that my opinion? I'm not sometimes I go, this is right. I go, come on. I'm giving you.
The thing that surprises me is I get it all the time. I'm still on the place. Send me the link or send me the video. And I'm a bit like, well, why don't you just sit your phone there? Everyone's got a phone. I don't think anyone just running for it.
It's funny.
The phone in the door.
Yeah, it's funny. I was saying to his dad, when he was in, I think at the national summit, I said, we need to take the phone. Automatically, he's probably got better money.
I understand. I was a little bit like this when my coach first said to me before the matches. I don't want to. I was a bit like I don't want to.
You've got to be careful.
I think for me as well, once I set my phone up, press record, by the time I go back to the table, I forget that it was recording. You know what I mean? So you get used to that. But think it's just so. I think it's so valuable.
We did some recordings here last time on the guys. Just a few bits.
These are my favourite tournaments. Weekend tournaments like this are my favourite. Because you get some good matches, they're enjoyable days, and there's absolutely no pressure at all. You know what I mean? Like, that's the one thing I always feel like the day is freedom. I don't feel like actually, for me, it's probably the worst one. Yeah,
You're going for a team.
and the thing is, so the difference for me, so when I most of the league teams, so it's not like that. Most of the league teams, I'm generally like the better player or the best player. Before that's one thing just a little bit more. So it's one of them. I feel with it like it'll go when I want it to go. But I can block that now. So the forearm one is the Who is it? Well, just bought. I literally bought that off.
That's stable. Yes, it's nice. No real mugs, is there? You want one?
It's one of the good things about living right on like the M6 and 56. So it seems to be able to get to all the places within an hour. So this is an hour and a half away. It's M62. It's M6, M62.
So it's quite good that we're literally witness the whole thing.
What's I mean like so Holton's like 15 minutes away from it. Yeah, that's one thing I'd encourage him to do really is try and play as many days like this as possible. There's a few unusual styles you see like these guys. You get some of these guys. It's tough to play with. That's what caught me out. Caught him out. He does that. I think there's a 4-inch shot Mormon was in front of him, and he actually gets away with it.
That's interesting.
You just got to really focus on things. I've got one of my mates that I play with. He's a good player. He is playing against guys like this, and I keep saying to him, you've got plenty of different styles, and he's just like, he stops training against him.
No.
He only wants to play against like the textbook attacking. It's like, I can't just do that all the time. Good table.
I used to work in the tournament.
Good player. So a good player. Good against all different kinds of stuff. And everybody, no matter who it is, even if you're the like, you've got to have, there's got to be a certain style. It's going to be everyone will have it. So that's why you need to do it. So when you come up against, it's like you say,
parents that support them to go on a night, they have tried to put it late in the week or discuss what we can.
You've got to learn to you've got to learn how to settle that against the good ones. So you might have to be a little bit more, rather than trying to third ball attack, you might have to just push it around and then you get it.
The legs actually do touch and that helps a bit. But unfortunately, look, we have to go. That's because other people are.
I think as well though, I think it's to do with, so it's like, take me for example, I like when I lived both forward and backward, which is, because I used to play tennis when I was younger, so top spinning balls was natural to me. I was never like a smart player or anything like that, where I tend to play my position. But I think that when I first started having coaching, obviously the coaching was with guys who had people that were the coaching badges and coaching qualifications. So they all teach you to play this way.
Yeah.
You don't go to see a coach and they teach you to shot. It's like a dark art, really, isn't it?
I'll show you something. Last 2 weeks ago, I was at the school and Luke. Very good. And what I saw was a couple
push it and then they can come in and attack it, then you're able to sort of... Yeah. Well, a lot of women, they're all hang on to super fast.
I was listening to there's a chapter for Japan.
Never easy. More of attrition.